Hello my friends, it's Miss Mo coming to you from Miss Mo's Vegan Kitchen. I thought that I would come on and tell you or show you how I make my glazed carrot. So today I have my new cutting board. Can you see that? Oh, look at that. Our logo on cutting boards. Thank you, Genesis One Designs. I love this so much. So I also have Axel's school knife. He's gonna be like, why are you using my knife? I have a ton of carrots that I just washed. So we are going to get everything prepared. I really do hope that I brought everything over that I was supposed to bring because it's a lot to remember. I'm going to get a Kleenex to put the butts on. I keep all of my veggie ends and scraps, peels, everything for making stock so that there's less waste. Do you do the same? I hope you do. So my carrots, my onions, my celery, peppers, tomatoes, although I don't use tomatoes, Kevin does, zucchini, sweet potato peels, not regular potato peels, because I find that they're too starchy for stock, so I'm going to keep those. What else do we keep? Cilantro stems. And I think that's it. Oh, green onion stems, like the ends, the tops, and the bottoms. So I'm wearing my Buns t-shirt today. Oh, I got this at Pride. That's the Stand Up Against Transphobia hat. Hashtag IdaHot, which is International Day Against Homophobia and Transphobia. Gosh, that was a lot for me to remember, but I remembered. So I'm making this because I have this excessive amount of carrots, and I probably won't use them because I didn't plan on making anything big. I'm going to keep a couple for stock, but actually I don't have to because I'm making all of this and I'm going to have all the ends, so I can have all of that for stock. I should have got another pot or bowl, but I'll figure it out so I could keep all of the butts in. What are you doing today? Happy Saturday. I am doing this. I just had a lady drop me off a ton of Christmas stuff. Oh gosh. I've been so busy cutting that I haven't even looked up, and you guys are all jiggling. Maybe this is not such a good setup. The way our kitchen table is set up right now is that I don't have room to put a tripod behind it. So what I'm going to have to do when we get our new one is figure that out, because we have a tripod, like I told you, so I just need to dig it out. I'll try and cut a little bit less crazy so that you don't jiggle as much. What's your favorite way to eat carrots? I love carrots raw, just cut up by their own, or with dip, hummus, or French onion, or really any vegan dips. There's very rare that I won't like a dip that I've tried anyway that's vegan. So other than you know, ones that aren't vegan. I can't remember the last time that I had non-vegan stuff. It's really funny when I think back to beforehand and where I wasn't really thinking about where my food came from and, you know, the impact that what I was eating was having on my world around me. The amount of unthinking that we do when it comes to where our food comes from is kind of scary. And even especially now that I've started buying a little bit more organic, that is really prevalent, where, you know, we really do as a society just go in and buy stuff without a single thought to where it comes from, the process and how it's manufactured. Not everyone, obviously. There are a ton of people who do care, and I'm very thankful for them. There's a huge amount of people who are only buying organic or homegrown. They're doing it themselves, or they're buying off of veganic farms. We don't have very many here in Toronto. Obviously, we're like a major city, so there isn't anything rural about this city, but close to us, So even 1 hour outside of Toronto, there are little towns and little cities where these farms exist. And we thankfully also have farmers markets almost every day of the week throughout, probably from May up until Thanksgiving-ish time here, which is October. Not like the Americans, too close to Christmas. And we can buy off of the farmers. So that's kind of awesome. You get directly to talk to them. I did bring a peeler. There it is. Peeler. So I love that idea, because then you are supporting them directly instead of, you know, through a grocery chain. So now we are just going to peel the peels. Now, if this was organic carrots, I would not peel the peel. I did wash them, but still, who knows what is on them. Do you like me doing these kinds of videos where I'm just sitting, chilling, and chatting? I always put come sit, chat, and eat with me. Come sit, chat, and eat. I think that's what I put. I don't remember. But I love this. It's just so relaxing to me to cook in the first place. And then, you know, to chat while I'm doing it is kind of cool. Because usually there's somebody here with me. But with Axel being away, Kevin working, I'm here by my lonesome with the dog. He gets a lot of talking to. So, what's your favorite way to prepare carrots? I also like them boiled, but they're kind of boring. So, if I do them boiled / then turn them into mashed, I like to do it with, like, the East Coast way. Turnip, carrots, potatoes, onions, and then mash in some vegan margarine, a little bit of usually soy or almond milk, unsweetened, and some summer savory. Oh, it's so good. Man, did I say salt and pepper? And salt and pepper. So, did I bring the salt and pepper? Yes, I did. I wanted to plug Buns, hence why I'm wearing their shirt. If you have the Buns movement where you are, please get involved if you're into zero waste. Even if you're not, maybe it's something that you can consider getting into. So Buns is a trading network. And the whole point of it is that you are trying to get something that you don't have and give something that you do have but you don't need. So I have got so much stuff from this movement in, I don't know how long I've been a part of it. A long time. And there are numerous pages of different things so that you're looking for that particular thing. So there's like, although on Facebook now it's called Pals, P-A-L-Z, instead of Buns. So that was a whole thing, but they still have the Buns app on your phone, so you can do it that way, which I'm a part of. Woo, woo. You can find me under there, Monica Kelly, I think it's just my name. So I have gotten everything from stuff for cooking school, culinary school, to I'm about to trade for a Scrabble turntable. I love Scrabble. So it's the old school deluxe edition. That's a turntable one, like a Lazy Susan. And there's no pieces to the game, but we have the letters in our other game in a little Crown Royal bag. Throwback to when you were a kid. Didn't we have everything in Crown Royal bags? You know that purple suede bag? Like my mom would have coins for laundry and nail polishes and, in my case, Scrabble letters. Our backgammon pieces, our chess pieces, they were all in these little Crown Royal bags. My parents drank a lot. So I would love to get my hands on some of them. We don't drink, so maybe I'll Buns that. And then I'm looking for a tofu press, because one of the things with tofu is that if you press it to take out the water, then when you put in some flavoring, it absorbs it better. It absorbs it better. If you hear me talk funny, that's just me. That's the way I talk. I was brought up with some East Coast parents, and we says some funny things. So if we're talking about a kid or something that's really sweet, like our dog, we'll say, oh my gosh, that's so cute. And the T is really like pronounced. And that's just something that I'm just so used to. And honestly, it's really funny because then there's other words where you don't say the T hardly at all. Like if you were to say 17, you would say 17. If I'm to say it, I say 17. But you already know what I'm saying. We say bye, meaning like a bye, like, and then A is EH, typically Canadian. We all say that. Bye is B''Y. And that is like buddy, but really short formed. What else do we say? We say some really funny things, and I don't catch myself saying them because it's my norm. So it's not really an accent. It's just our lingo. And that's the way we are. So for all of those who want to type down below and correct me, get over it. I am Canadian and English. Plus my mom was Acadian French from Niguac, New Brunswick. So I speak all kinds of funky stuff, but that's okay. I understand me. Even with my business, it's really funny because years and years ago, we had tried to make a business called Down Home Cooking, and it was going to be all East Coast food. But that was long before I was vegan. And then I turned vegan. So I was like, I don't want to call it that anymore because that wasn't my goal. My goal was to make everything vegan. And now everything is vegan and gluten-free. Hence, Miss Mo's Vegan Kitchen. Miss Mo's Vegan Gluten-Free Corn-Free Kitchen is just too long. So, because Axel cooks with me, when we cook for our clients, generally speaking, it is corn-free. If it's corn, if there's anything corn in it, it's usually corn tortillas to make quesadillas. Not quesadillas. What are they called? Enchiladas. Or they will sometimes even ask us to use flour tortillas. We can use them as long as we're not eating them. And then we just have to wash our hands after. So we will flex on that. But as far as the vegan, no. Everything has to be vegan. I absolutely refuse to cook anything that is not vegan. No matter who it's for. No matter how much you pay me for it. And I have been asked umpteen times. You don't cook with meat at all? No, I do not. You don't cook with cheese? No, I do not. I will use a vegan substitute, absolutely. But my goal is to introduce people to more plant-based meals. It's not only better for you, it's better for the environment. It's, of course, saving lives. Saving lives, one meal at a time. So, I can't wait to get my shirts. I ordered us some shirts with our company logo on the front and then our logo on the back. So excited. Bennett Breslin is making them for us. He's a local LGBTQ artist, and I'm super excited to support him. So, is that something else that you do? Do you try and support local artisans, small time? I really do when it comes to anything that I buy. So the cutting board and the little charcuterie board that you saw me, I found him on Instagram. He had posted something, and I don't even know how it got in my feed, but it was the charcuterie board. And I was like, what? This is gorgeous. And literally, I messaged him, and he was here the next morning. It was so cool. And that's the kind of service that you get from somebody who really appreciates you. And, you know, not saying that it has to be fast. Just, like, right away they get back to you, and they talk to you in a reasonable manner. Because sometimes art takes time. And I'm okay with waiting as well. Just like cooking takes time, which is sometimes why I can't film while I'm making something, because I don't know how to speed it up or anything like that. And I'm using my phone, so the memory on it is kind of... That being said, I'm going to be opening my new phone today. Oh, we have the Samsung 9s. We have the Samsung 9s. But I've heard that there's, like, issues with the phone when you're filming a video, that it, like, chops out and then comes back. That's not going to be good. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that. But I'm hoping that what I'll do is just keep this as my YouTube phone and my Pokemon Go phone. Charlie is right beside me. He loves shredded carrot. Like, loves it. So all of this, he's probably like, oh my gosh, that's like a huge buffet for me. Come on, Grandma, give me some. Why do I call myself Grandma? Because Axel is his daddy. So I am considered Grandma. All right, what else can I talk about for buns? Oh, they have like meetups. Oh, there's curvy buns. Curvy bun. I'm a curvy bun. And what we do is we get together at the 519, which is the LGBT Center in Toronto. If you don't know what that is, look it up. It's amazing. They have a huge meetup there. And all of us curvy buns with curvy bums go there and we trade clothing. How awesome is that? So not only are you adding to your wardrobe, but you are getting rid of stuff that you no longer need that somebody else might want and need. Charlie, no, 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 no. You already had your breakfast, honey. And you got some carrot. So I'm not sure why you're asking for more. So, it's really cool. Although, like I said, that's called Pals now, Curvy Pals. So if you're in Toronto area, I'm not sure how far outside of Toronto it goes because I'm only in the Toronto one. So you'll have to look that up. Or you can look in your local swap and sells. Zero waste movement involves all of that. So, you know, some people talk about how you shouldn't try and throw away everything that you own into the landfill. No, you shouldn't. But you should also try and get stuff that's not from the, like, new stores. As I've said before, it's really important. And, you know, we're bringing up our future generations to hopefully do way better than we did. We're starting the movement, but they are going to dominate the movement. And I'm really hoping that they can repair the damage that us and recent and previous generations have caused. Because we have really messed up our earth and our ozone layer. And it's kind of depressing. I remember growing up in a time when new stuff wasn't even thought of. And I mean, I'm only 47. So when we were buying stuff, my parents always bought from yard sales, secondhand stores, got from neighbors and family. It was fantastic. And there was no shame in that. You didn't think anything bad of it. So when I see these people bragging about all of the new things that they're buying, as far as whatever it is goes, like me talking about our new fridge and our new freezer, like if I could have bought and used, I would have, like I said, but I live in an apartment building, so the fridge is up to the landlord tenant people. But as far as my freezer goes, the upright freezer, I looked on the secondhand sites and I didn't see anything. I was looking for a couple of weeks, ironically, before our freezer bunked out. And then the stove, like I said, it's an old piece of junk and it's used. There's burn marks on it, but it works. So it's completely fine for what we need it for. And then I bought us a new island for no, I didn't even buy it. I got it for free off of Facebook. I bought us a new island for the microwave, kept it out of the landfill, and it was super awesome. My friend Steve went to pick it up. Haven't set it up yet, but it's going to go there where that one is. And it's from IKEA. It's gorgeous. And it has 2 wheels on it. So you just have to lift up one side and pull it out. So that'll be perfect for that little spot there. Hopefully it's not too long. But I guess we'll find out. I don't know if I'll be able to, how long I can do a video on here. I'm kind of new at filming. So as you know, I don't know how long my longest video has been either. So I don't know if I'll have time to peel, cut, dress, and everything, the carrots, and to put them on the sheet. So what I might do is do all the peeling and then go back onto a new one to do the cutting and dressing. Because some people might not be interested in this. Obviously, everybody knows how to cut carrots and, well, peel carrots, wash them, blah, blah, blah. I don't say blah, blah, blah. I was listening to Spotify earlier, and I was casting it right from the family room speaker, and Kevin has it attached to his phone. So he was going to visit his mom, and he stole it from me, and I keep forgetting. So then I cast it from my phone, but then when I want to change artists, I just yell it out, right? You say, okay, Google, can you please play Christmas classics?
What a nice way to ask me. Okay, playing the Spotify playlist called Christmas Classics.
So I might have just stolen Spotify from Kevin. Okay, Google, stop, please. So, yeah, that's what I'm used to doing instead of just going onto my phone, which you're on right now, and switching it through the Spotify app. So, That's something that I am so addicted to using now, where before I was like, why is everybody using this stupid thing? It's so funny how life changes. Can you hear that beeping? There's a car alarm going off, and it's not that loud because the windows are semi-closed. I'm sure you can hear it. I'm so sorry. All right, and the dog can hear it. Ah, Charlie, stop barking. You're so loud. Shh. I know, it stopped. They stopped it. It probably hurts his ears. So I'm going to stop this for now. I'm going to start another one once I clear this up, and then I can get to the chopping part of the actual carrots and doing the glaze for you. All right, my friends, I'll be right back. Thanks for watching. I almost messed up. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and click the notification bell so that you know when I do new videos. Thanks for watching. I love you. Keep smiling.